afternoon, and welcome back to the Bells News Network. I'm your host, Elin Simpson.
And I'm your co-host, Serenity Marsh.
And here at BNN, we like to keep you Panthers up to date on everything going on at Bells High School, starting with our Student Spotlight.
Learn, work, serve, respect every day. That's the Panther Way. And what a better example of the Panther Way than Frederick Flieger. What does it mean to be a drum major, and what are you most excited for this band season?
What it means to be a drum major is to put the band's needs before yourself, and you have to lead by example, whether that be in leadership-wise or in playing-wise. You got to be the best. That means, practice every day, do what you're supposed to, and for everything that's good, don't do bad stuff. What else? What I'm excited about this season, I'm excited to go to marching competitions and go play, and I hope we do well. I think we will, but I'm really anxious for that.
Thank you, Fred. And now to Serenity Says Stuff.
Welcome back to Serenity Says Stuff. Did you know that if your brain realizes you have eyes, you can go blind?
In southwest China, a group of brave heroes step into danger to save the life of a complete stranger. In the Guizhou countryside, a little boy was playing near a creek before being swept up unexpectedly by a powerful current which flowed into a raging river. The river lodged the boy between two large rocks, leaving only his head sticking up over the torrent. Fortunately, a group of Guizhou natives and tourists rushed to the boy, attempting to save him with a rope. After several failed attempts, several brave individuals waded into the waters and created a human wall to block the flow of the water long enough for the rescuer, Xiao Feng, to dislodge and save the boy. Now to Fun Facts with Fred.
Hi, welcome back to Fun Facts with Fred Flieger. Did you know that Canada eats more mac and cheese than any other country in the world? That's pretty crazy.
Hi, welcome to M&M, a new segment where we talk about month awarenesses.
This September is Suicide Prevention Month.
September is a month to remember lives we have lost to suicide
and to prevent people from committing and promote hope.
Bad news is that suicide is the second leading death in youth.
But the good news is that it doesn't have to be that way because there's always help available.
Talking to someone you trust, like a friend, teacher, or family member, can make a big difference.
Talking about your feelings is a sign of strength, not weakness.
If you or someone you know or has struggled, just know you are not alone.
If you're worried for someone you know, check in and let them know that they matter.
There is always hope, and help is always available.
If you or someone you know is in a crisis, call or text 988 to connect with Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
That's it for this month's message, and remember,
suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Join us next month to talk about October's awareness. Thanks for watching the M&Ms. See you next month.
Last Tuesday, our varsity volleyball teams hosted and competed against Van Austin, where they lost with a score of 0-3. The following Friday, they traveled to Callisburg and won their game with a final score of 3-0. That same Friday, our varsity football team competed well against Whitesboro, but lost with a final score of 20-14. Now to your anchors with the weekly update.
We will not have a very busy week here at BHS, but you can come support our Lady Panthers this evening as they host Howe, and on Friday as they travel to SNS.
Friday there is no school for students, but you can watch as the Bells varsity football team hosts Plainview here at Bells Panther Stadium.
Saturday, cross country will be running at Valley View, and our Bells fishing team will be at Ray Roberts, bright and early for their first fishing tournament this season.
Hi, I'm Maddie. Welcome to Maddie Might. Today's segment we'll be chatting with Madeline, and today we're here to interview
Mr. Rowland.
We're going to ask you 3 questions, and the first one is, why did you become a principal, and how long have you been doing it?
I've been in education for 20 years. I became a principal 7 years ago. This is my 7th year as the high school principal. I became a teacher because there were coaches and teachers in my life that made a big impact on me, and I wanted to have that same impact for students. So I became a teacher and coach first, and then I moved into the principalship after that.
Our second question is, what are you most excited for in the school year?
I'm most excited to see what our students do. We have great students here. We have great athletes here. We have great teachers here. And it's just exciting to see when you put all those things together on the athletic fields and the ag competitions, the band competitions, and the academic competitions and the academic success that our students have. It's great to see those things. So that's what I'm most excited about in the school year.
Our third and final question is, what teacher would you choose to survive the zombie apocalypse?
To survive the zombie apocalypse, I would probably choose Mr. Hicks for the whole purpose of being in the horticulture class and the horticulture teacher. He could plant crops and we could survive off of that for a while. As long as we could avoid the zombies, he could support our whatever civilization we had left. He could feed us and support us. So I'll go with Mr. Hicks.
All right. Thank you for your time here with us today, and join back next week for Maddie Might segments.
This week, you can expect sunny skies, no clouds, and high temperatures. At the start of our week, highs will be peaking in the low 80s, accompanied by lows remaining in the mid-60s. Starting Wednesday, expect the weather to climb up to the 90s. By the end of the week, with lows in the 70s, humidity is expected to stay in between the 40 to 45%, with almost no chances of precipitation. Now to Elin and Serenity with the outro.
Thank you, Maya. That's all for the Panthers.
This episode is brought to you by 207 Productions and Cool Breeze Snowball Shack.
Thanks, y'all, for watching, and we'll see you next week here at the Bells News Network.